hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you got till it's gone. Paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Took all the trees, put them in a tree museum. They changed the people $1.50 just to see them. And don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you got till it's gone. Paved paradise, put up the parking lot. Hey, Farmer Brown, put away the DDT now. Give me spots on the apples, leave the birds and the bees, please. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? You paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Late last night I heard the screen door slam. A big yellow taxi took away my old man. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? Paved paradise, put up the parking lots. Say, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up the parking lots. Paved paradise, put up the parking lots. And put up a parking lot. Hello, friends. Welcome to Sunday Fun Day here at Nebraska Square Garden. We are broadcasting live out of Lincoln, Nebraska. That is the place where all the activity's happening, let me tell you. I would challenge anyone to call this the middle of effing nowhere. It's good to see y'all. Sorry I was gone last week. I have a few things I got to play before we get started with your requests, but it looks like you all are very active in the chat already, so I'll be saying hello to you soon, and we'll dig into what you all want to hear. But going to do a few artist choice first. So the reason I was gone last week is that one of our regular watchers named Ted in the Bay Area of California, who was a student and a fan for a long time, was very, very gracious, and he got me a ticket to see Billy Joel and Sting together in Indianapolis, Indiana, which was an amazing show and an amazing experience at the Lucas Stadium. It was great seats. I was 13 rows back, dead center. And so I want to play something by Sting because I'd never seen him before. I know y'all will ask me for a bunch of stuff by Billy Joel, and we'll get to that. And then I was very inspired by Billy Joel's performance as well. I can tell that it really kicks him in the afterburners a little bit to share the stage with somebody that he admires. So whilst I will be doing our normal amount of request taking and whatnot, I'm planning something special probably for next weekend, next Sunday. I'm going to do an all Billy, all Elton show, and I'll kind of explain more about that as we go, but it's going to be different. I'm not going to take requests. I'm going to bring a set list, and I'm going to use some accompaniment tracks that I've made in previous parts of my life. So that's coming up. That'll be a special event next Sunday. And I'll talk more about why we're doing it that way then, but I've been practicing, and I'm going to keep practicing through the week to make sure that I mean, I could do it now, but it'd be a little sloppy. I'm going to try to be right on the money with it next weekend. So But in the meantime, I would like to share one of my 3 favorite Sting songs with you. Never played this before, so it could be a train wreck, but I'm going to give it my all. And this came out in 1993. I loved it, and then he played it on the Grammy Awards show, which Billy Joel also performed on. That year he played River of Dreams, but Sting played this song, and it was fantastic. Whoop, already made a mistake. Take 2, caught it early. Say I lost my faith in the science and the progress. You could say I lost my belief in the Holy Church. You would say that I lost my sense of direction. Say all of this and worse, but if I ever lose my faith in you, there'll be nothing left for me to do. Some would say I was a lost man in a lost world. Say I lost my faith in the people on TV. You would say I lost my belief in our politicians. They all seem just like game show hosts to me. If I ever lose my faith, there'll be nothing left for me to do. Hey, hey. I could be lost inside their lights without a trace, but every time I close my eyes, I see your face. I never saw no miracle of science. From a blessing to a curse. Never saw no military solution. It didn't always end up as something worse, but let me say this first. If I ever lose my faith in you, there'll be nothing left for me to do. If I ever lose my faith, Thank you. We made it all the way to the end. It's always a plus. I didn't have to stop well, I had to stop immediately, but then once I started over, I didn't have to stop in the middle and laugh at myself and go, well, at least you know it's live. So, all right, we're going to count that as a victory. Okay, so I started tonight with a song by one of my heroes, in this case, a shero, one of the great singer-songwriters of all time, Joni Mitchell. And I'd like to carry on with another song by Joni. I want to send this out to my friend who reminded me about this song and how much I loved it. And I'd also like to send it out to anybody who plays the bassoon, because there's so few of them out there. Roses flow in angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air, feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way. Now they only block the sun. Rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done. Clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow clouds, illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, dizzy dancing where you feel every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go. If you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take. Still somehow it's love's illusions that I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears, feeling say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds have looked at life that way. But now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Something's lost, but something's gained in living life every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life. I've looked at life from both sides now, from up above, but still somehow it's life's illusions that I recall. I really don't know life at all. Okay. Let's see here. I have one last thing I need to play before we get started on your requests, which I am very much looking forward to getting to. And this one is by the Beatles, by my favorite Beatle, to be precise. Mr. Paul McCartney. And this song was written in 1969. Was not on the last album they recorded, but it was on the last album they released, and it became the namesake of that album. And it's a very sweet story. Paul lost his mother when he was, I believe he was 14 or 15, but he was very young. And he had a wonderful father who really, really took great care of him. And his mother's name was Mary. And he had a dream. He was going through all of this stress with the Beatles. They were really not getting along after they had finished the White Album, and they liked making music together, but they were having business issues about where the money should go and who should be their manager and how many songs should Paul contribute to an album and how many should John and how many should George. And it was really starting to feel like they weren't going to be able to hold this together anymore. And of all four of them, Paul loved being a Beatle more than anybody else. He never wanted that to end. And anyway, he had a dream, and his mom, in the dream, he saw his mother, Mary McCartney, and she said to him, "It's going to be okay, son. Just let it be." And he woke up and he felt better and sat down at the piano, and through the next period of time found this song. find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. In my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. Though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. You know there's gonna be an answer, let it be. Woo. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. You know there's gonna be an answer, let it be. When the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. Wake up to the sound of music, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Won't you let it be, yeah, let it be. You know there's gonna be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. You know there's gonna be an answer, let it be. Woo. Oh, let it be. All right, let's say hi to some folks in the chat. See who's here and what you want me to play. No promises, but if I know it and I like it, mostly if I know it, but it really helps if I like it too. If I don't know it, but I like it, I might try it anyway. If I know it and I hate it, I might pretend that I don't know it. But you'll never know the difference. Thomas, how we doing? You Got a Friend by Carole King, one of my favorite songs of all time. Good call, man. Bridge Over Troubled Water. I'll try to get to both. Catherine from Greece. Well, thank you so very much. It's a very late night for you. I love your country, such a beautiful place. All right. Let me see here. Leo says, I have a request. My friends Stephanie and John are feeling better, and they requested We Are the Champions by Queen. And for your request, Oh Darling by the Beatles. Okay, I'll see what I can do on both fronts there, Leo. Thank you. Moritz, joining us from Graz, Austria, the location where I saw Elton John in Europe. Fantastic. So much fun. If I had known you already, we would have gotten together. Okay. Let's see. He says, yesterday a 14-year-old boy. Oh my gosh. I feel terrible. I absolutely should have been reading this comment before I got all excited like that. During a horrible terror attack in Villach, South Austria. Therefore, I'd really appreciate it if you could play Across the Universe. Okay. You got it, my friend. And I'm very, very sorry. Those kinds of events are very shocking. We've had way, way too many of them here in America. So my heart's with you and all your brethren there in Austria. Bill, you know I love you and I would do this in a heartbeat. I just don't happen to know this one. And at least from the title, I'm just like so unfamiliar with it. So I'm going to have to, I'm going to put it in the queue here so that I can look it up and maybe I can do it for you at a different stream. My bad, man. Hello, Al Smith, joining us from Hawaii. Always great to have you with us, Al. Aman, how we do? How we doing? Happy Sunday. Could you do Mama Can't Buy You Love? I can do pieces of it. I don't remember how the verses go, but we'll play a little bit of that. Sylvia, I know I keep like not responding to you after I respond, but I actually love your design. I can't wait to talk to you about it. I've had a weekend where I'm kind of catching up on sleep, so I promise tomorrow I'll be working like a normal day. So very good. I'm doing great, and thank you. Sylvia joins us from Romania. Very late night. Pug Dog, how we doing? Says, can you play Blueberry Hill by Fats Domino? That's interesting. All right. Let's see what I can do with that. Hey there, Steve. This is from Kamani D. Decker. Could you please play Man in the Mirror? I don't know if I know that one well enough to do it or not. I might try a few verses, and if it's a train wreck, I'll just stop and say, "Oh, I tried." I like that song though. Ruth Hooker, one of my absolute favorite people in the world. How you doing? Ernest Byerly, how we doing, my friend? He says, on some future program, would you select 7 or 8 of the greatest introductions ever and just play them? Well, heck, I could probably do that right now. Let's have a little bit of fun with this. One of the things that I would put for sure would be this. Let's see, what would be another one? I think this would go up there for me. Okay, let me see here. I gotta think. I think this would go up there for me. Let's see, I would have to say, even though I'm not a huge fan of this song by any stretch of the imagination, it'd be hard not to put this on the list. Okay, so we got a little Elton John, we got some Billy Joel, we got the Beatles, we got Journey. What else do we have on this list that should go on there? Oh, Chicago, one of my favorite intros of all time. I'm going to put a second Chicago one on there because I think this belongs there as well. Go back into the 70s. Okay, now another one that comes to mind for me. What was it? It was just on my mind. How did I let it slip? Oh, I don't know how I could leave this off the list. The great Bobby Wood played this in the studio, and he just came up with it off the top of his head when they were recording a very special song for Garth Brooks on his very first album, and it went like this. Hard to beat that. I think that this is an awfully iconic opener right here. In 1991. All right, okay, let's see here. I have a few others that are floating around in my mind. I think it's not particularly complex, but I think that this is one of the great openers for a song, for the beautiful song that followed it, by the Beach Boys, by the great Brian Wilson. Rounding this list out. Oh, I don't know how I could leave this off the list. Little Johnny Cash. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Which also brings to my mind just lost it. I don't know. Probably running out of gas on that one anyway, but those are some that just come to my mind right away. And I love a great intro. I could list like 5 from Billy Joel and 5 from Elton John that I think should be on the list, just those 2 guys. But I was trying to spread it around a little bit. But I mean, I don't know how you get better than. Or Van Halen. I don't know how you get any better than. Right now action, and also while we're on Van Halen, be hard to leave out. How do you leave out Neil Diamond's And finally, I'm going to do one last one here just to spread it around a little bit, and then we'll carry on with the show. But and I don't know if I'm going to play this one quite exactly right, but I think this is a very iconic intro for a song that I absolutely adore called Dream On by Aerosmith. One last one, and then I swear I'm going to move on. But Van Morrison. Hey, where did we go? Days of the rain came. Okay, I'm going to move on, but cool idea, Ernest. I should do that more often and just like actually do some research and remind myself, but there's a lot of great ones out there. Triton Productions, how you doing? Matt, how we doing? I love your Oscar the Grouch avatar. I just love it. Ted, how we doing, my friend? The Long and Winding Road or Hey Jude? Haha. Do I have to choose or could I do them both? All right. And thanks again, Ted, for sponsoring my amazing weekend last weekend. It was just Very inspiring show. Hope you enjoyed the sting that I played earlier. Empty house today, excited to sing along. Fantastic. The One by Elton John. Hey, Lucio, I'm not sure which one, but I love having you in the chat. Thank you so much. You know I'll play that one for you. I see Bill's having a little fun here in the chat. Everyone look the other way. We don't want Bill's secret life with the mafia to get out. Oh, that's heartbreaking, Moritz. Okay, Yvonne. Outstanding. I love particularly, and so it goes. We'll definitely do it. Well, thank you very much, Jurka, I believe. And I know it's very late in the Czech Republic tonight. Thank you for joining us. Galway, Ireland. Ireland is like my home. All right, well, I'm going to get started on some of the requests, and then we'll pick up the chat again later here. Let's start with Thomas's request for a little Carole King. Trouble and you need some love and care, and nothing is going right. Keep your head together and call my name out loud, and soon gonna be knocking outside your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call. I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. Yeah, the sky is falling, it turns dark and full of clouds, and that north wind begins to blow. Keep your head together and call my name out loud. Soon I'm gonna be knocking outside your door. got a friend when people can be so cold. They'll hurt you and desert you. They'll take your soul if you let them. Oh, don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I come running, see you again. Oh, winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call. I'll be there, yes I will. I'll be there, yes I will. Well, I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. You've got a friend. You've got a friend, yeah. You've got a friend. Okay. Let me pull some lyrics up here for Moritz. I haven't done this one in a long time. But I hope I can do it justice, because Moritz's request and the circumstances that have inspired it deserve a good performance, so I'm going to do the best that I can with it. Okay. I'll see what I can do on this, and we'll send this out to the grieving family in Austria, as well as the shocked public, because this sort of thing just doesn't happen over there very often. So, at least not for a lot of decades. So, this is for them. Words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. They sither while they pass, they slip away across the universe. Pools of sorrow, waves of joy are drifting through my open mind, possessing and caressing me. Nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Images of broken light which dance before me like a million eyes. They call me on and on across the universe. Thoughts meander like a restless wind in inside a letterbox. They tumble blindly as they make their way across the universe. Jai Guru Deva. Nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Sounds of laughter, shades of life are ringing through my open ears, inciting and inviting me. Limitless, undying love which shines around me like a million suns, calls me on and on across the universe. Oh, Jai Guru Deva. Nothing's gonna change my world. 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 And nothing's gonna change my world. Ooh. No, 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 nothing's gonna change my world. 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 All right, that's for our friend Moritz. All right, let's do this one for Leo. For Leo. And this one's by Queen. Let me find the right key here. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. Of course, we're all used to hearing "We Will Rock You" first, but I'm going to pass on that because there's really not much to do except going. No room for piano, you know. paid my dues time after time. I've done my sentence, committed no crime. It's been in and bad mistakes. You know, I'm going to start that over again just so that I'm ready for that spot. I don't know if you guys have noticed on my YouTube channel, but I'm trying to release daily content now, and the way I'm doing that is to go through my old live streams and chop out the best performances available, and so I'm trying to be a little more mindful to make a few less complete and total awful, mistake-ridden, laden nonsense, that at least when it doesn't have to be. So we're going to try that one more time. Paid my dues time after time. I've done my sentence, committed no crime and bad mistakes. I've made a few. I've had my share of sand kicked in my face, but I've come through. Champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champion of the world. Taking my bows, my curtain calls. You brought me fame and fortune and everything that goes with it. I thank you all. It's been no bed of roses, no pleasure cruise. Consider it a challenge with the whole human race, and I ain't gonna lose. Champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. Yeah, we are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. Champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. Oh, we are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers. We are the champions of the world. All right. Let's do this one for Pug Dog. This is an interesting request. This goes all the way back into the late 50s. By the way, if you're thoroughly enjoying yourself and you wish to help me supply myself with food and electricity and internet connection, you are welcome to make a contribution to my digital tip jars. I have PayPal and Venmo. They're in the video description below the video in both Facebook and YouTube. Not required, always appreciated. Okay, let's see here. Let me find a key for this. I found my three. Well, I'm going to try. I'm sure I'm going to get the melody wrong in a few places, but I played this. I played this in a band that lasted. I was in a band for about maybe 90 days, and we only played twice. And that was because the person that started the band had some favors to call in. We were not a very good band. But I'm glad because I met the guy who ended up being my partner in crime for a good many years out in Mesquite, Mr. Glennis Jones, who was in fact a brilliant guitar player and a really great entertainer, and I'm not too shabby, and the two of us had a great time as a duo, but this particular band never got off the ground, and we played this song in it. So let's see here. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill when I found. Let's try that again. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill, when I found you, yeah. The moon stood still on Blueberry Hill and lingered until my dreams came true. The wind and the willow play love's sweet melody. Best I can do on short notice. Oh, you know, I read this earlier. This said Man in the Mirror, and I was thinking Man in the Moon by REM, but I know this one. Yeah, we can do this one. I might hold off on that one more song just to, because I kind of beat my voice up a little bit on that one. Let's do this one for Lucio in Italy. Saw you dancing now the ocean, running fast on the sand, spirit born of earth and water, fire flying from your hands, in the instant that you love someone, in the second that the hammer heals, reality runs up your spine, and the pieces finally fit. All I ever needed was the one, like freedom fields where wild horses run, when stars collide like you and I, no shadows block the sun. You're all I ever needed, baby, you're the one. There are caravans that follow, drunken nights and dark hotels, chances breathe between the silence, where sex and love no longer jail. Oh, for each man in his time is came, till he walks along the beach and sees his future in the water, a long-lost heart within his reach. All I ever needed was the one, like freedom fields where wild horses run, when stars collide like you and I, no shadows block the sun. You're all I ever needed. Ooh, baby, you're the one. And all I ever needed was the one, like freedom fields where wild horses run, when stars collide like you and I, no shadows block the sun. Okay, let me get some words up here. Change for once in my life. Gonna feel real good. It's gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. See those kids in the street, not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? A summer disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they've got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with a man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. You want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. Na 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 na. Time that I realize there are some with no home, not a nickel to loan. Could it be really me pretending they're not alone? A willow deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and a washed out dream. They follow the pattern of the wind, you see, 'cause they've got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. You want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. You want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make that change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. You want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. You gotta get it right while you got the time, because you can't close your mind, yeah. Na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. You want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. look at yourself and then make a change. All righty. That's for Kimani. All right, let's do something for Ted here. I don't know why my hat keeps wanting to like come off of me now. I don't know, maybe my head's gotten bigger or smaller. Or maybe it's I'm doing something different with my hair. I don't know. All I know is that it keeps like working its way up. Okay. The long and winding road that leads to your door will never disappear. I've seen that road before. It always leads me here. Lead me to your door. The wild and windy nights that the rain washed away has left a pool of tears, crying for the day. Why leave me standing here? Let me know the way. Many times I've been alone, many times I've cried. Anyway, you'll never know the many ways I've tried. And still they lead me back to the long and winding road. You left me standing here a long, long time ago. Don't leave keep me waiting here. Don't keep me waiting. Lead me to your door. Ooh, 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 ooh. Here's one for our friend Yvonne. Yvonne Metzo, or Metzo. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it. If I'm saying your name incorrectly, I really apologize. But to my eye, it looks like Yvonne Metzo. In every heart there is a room, a sanctuary safe and strong, to heal the wounds from lovers past, until a new one comes along. I spoke to you in cautious tones. You answered me with no pretense, and still I feel I said too much. My silence is my self-defense, and every time I've held a rose, it seems I only felt the thorns. And so it goes, and so it goes, and you're the only one who knows. But if my silence made you leave, then that would be my worst mistake. So I will share this room with you, and you can have this heart to break. And this is why my eyes are closed. It's just as well for all I've seen. And so it goes, and so it goes, and so will you soon, I suppose. So I will choose to be with you. That's if the choice were mine to make. But you can make decisions too, and you can have this heart to break. So it goes, and so it goes, and you're the only one who knows. Let's check the comments and see what else has come in here since I've been away. Well, hey, Pat, thank you so much. Joining us from Alaska, -7. It's about to be like that in Nebraska, if it makes you feel any better. We've got about 2 weeks of just misery in front of us here. Hey, Brett, how we doing? Brett and I met way back in the days of MySpace, which in tech world, tech years is like 200 years ago. Bill Withers. Okay, Zherka. I love Bill Withers. There's a lot of songs by Bill Withers that I love, but I think this is my favorite and the most appropriate for me to play solo. And I don't know, it's just, it's good advice, folks. When times are troubled, let's all lean on each other, shall we? Okay, here we go. Sometimes in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend, and I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things that you need. that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road, and I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me if you need a friend. Oh yeah, well, call me if you need a friend. Oh yeah, call me. Call me. Call me. Oh, call me. Yeah, call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Thank you for that request. Any ballad from the 90s or early 2000s? All right. Lots to choose from here. This isn't like ballad. Like, there's a lot of different places I could go with this. Whew. Give me a moment with myself, because I want to do this for you, Chris. Maybe I want to choose something that is actually of the 90s and not, like cheat and play basically, something that came out in 1991 but still sounds like an 80s song. So a while back, I did a cover of this song on my channel. Not that far back, sometime last year. Sometime last year before I had to go on vocal rest. It was recorded for a movie soundtrack and released as a single by a guy named Edwin McCain. I think in maybe 98, something like that. And then it got re-recorded a few years, and that was definitely like pop, kind of rock, pop alternative rock sound in the way that they produced it and everything. And then they, a few years down the road into the early 2000s, it got re-recorded by a country artist named Sarah Evans, and they both had hits with it, but Edwin McCain's came first. And it was written by one of my songwriting heroes, one of the most successful, just pure songwriters of all time, Diane Warren. Anyway, and so I played this, and I obviously I hashtagged it to Edwin McCain and Sarah Evans, but I also, when I posted it on Instagram, I did an to Diane Warren, and she took the time to message me privately in Instagram and replied to my story and said, "Great job, love it." Now, she might just do that with everybody that does it, but that's a classy ass thing to do, because that woman is busy. She has charted something like 50 top 5 hits or something. I mean, it's insane how many Billboard Hot 100s she's put in the top 10, top 5. And so I've been following her career for a long time, and I really appreciated that, and I really appreciate her talent. And there's a lot of songs that we've all grown up on from the 80s all the way through to the present day that are here because she sat down with a pen and paper and a piano and wrote them. And this is one of them. Lying here with you, listening to the rain, smiling just to see the smile upon your face. These are the moments I thank God that I'm alive. These are the moments I'll remember all my life. I found all I waited for, and I could not ask for more. Looking in your eyes and seeing all I need, everything you are is everything to me. These are the moments I know heaven must exist. And these are the moments I know all I need is this. I found all I waited for, and I could not ask for more. I could not ask for more than this time together. Could not ask for more than this time with you. Every prayer has been answered. Every dream I had's come true. They're right here in this moment, just right where I was meant to be. Here with you, here with me. These are the moments I thank God that I'm alive. These are the moments I'll remember all my life. I thought all I waited for, and I could not ask for more. I could not ask for more than this time together. Could not ask for more than this time with you. Every prayer has been answered. Every dream I had's come true. Hey, right here in this moment, just right where I was meant to be. Here with you, here Okay, so probably not going to get to every single request because as usual you guys gave me more great music to play than I can squeeze into a single show. I'm going to do one last piece for you before I sign out for the day. Remember that next weekend we have kind of a special event. I'm going to do an all Billy and Elton show, and I'm going to tell some stories about this next week, but I'm going to use some tracks that I've made. So it's going to sound like a band, but it's going to be a really fun event and great music, and hopefully some interesting stories about my life, what those songs mean to me, and what those tracks mean to me. So I hope I'll see you all same time, same place as usual. This is just a song I really wanted to play at the end of the show tonight. I always do. If I'm going to do this one, I like to do it near the end because rips you a new one, but it's such a great piece of music, and been thinking about it a lot lately. Love the words, love the melody, love the expressiveness of it. And I always get to choose. Do I want to do it like Garth Brooks or do I want to do it like Billy Joel? And there's a lot of connective tissue between the way the two guys did it, but I'm going to do it like Billy Joel tonight. It's called Shameless. I'm shameless when it comes to loving you. I'll do anything you want me to. I'll do anything at all. I'm standing here for all the world to see. Oh, now there ain't that much left in me that is very far to fall. You know now I'm not a man who's ever been insecure about the world I've been living in. Don't break her easy, I have my pride, but if you need to be satisfied, I'm shameless. Honey, I don't have a prayer. Every time I see you standing there, I go down upon my knees. I'm changing, swore I'd never compromise. Oh, but you convinced me otherwise. I'll do anything you please. See, in all my life I never found what I couldn't resist, what I couldn't turn down. Could walk away from anyone I ever knew, but I can't walk away from you. I've never let anything have this much control over me. I work too hard to call my life my own. And I made myself a world and it's worked so perfectly. It's your world now, I can't refuse. I've never had so much to I'm shameless. It should be easy for a man who's strong to say he's sorry or admit when he's wrong. Never lost anything I ever missed, But I've never been in love like this. It's out of my hands, I'm shameless, and I don't have the power now. I don't want it anyhow, so I gotta let it go. And I'm shameless as a man can be. You can make a total fool of me, and I just wanted you to know that I'm shameless. Well, I'm out of control of my knees. I'm shameless. Down on my knees, totally shameless. Oh yeah, well I'm shameless. How on earth is it time for us to hang it up already? But it is. Thank you, guys. Love you to death. Remember, if you're a musician, you're not having fun when you're making music. You're doing it wrong. For everybody, give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. Not a single one of us knows when the clock runs out for us, so let's leave it all on the field. Don't have any regrets. I love you guys, and I'll be back next week with our special event. Same bat time, same bat channel. Take care, and thank you for your great taste and your companionship. Love you guys.